Good morning, students. I am Suresh Kumar, Assistant Professor in the Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering at Erode Sengundar Engineering College. I thank the AICT Paranong Coordinator of Dr. R. Kalivani, HOD ECE, for a wonderful chance given me for to deliver a topic of combinational logic circuit from digital circuits. Today's session I am going to discuss about combinational logic circuits from digital circuits. So combinational logic circuits and sequential logic circuit is very much important in the digital electronics. So in that I am only focus on today topic is a combinational logic circuits. The overview of the session is introduction to a combinational circuits. In that, half adder circuit, full adder circuit, and half subtractor and full subtractor circuits, and multiplexer and demultiplexers and encoder decoder circuits, and it's also a important questions asked from the previous year gate questions. Combinational circuits comprise of a logic gates whose the output at any time are determined directly from the present combination of inputs without any regard to previous inputs. Okay. And the combinational logic circuits, the major components are there is input variables and logic gates and output variables. The combination circuits is a circuit in which we can combine the different logic gates in these circuits. For example, encoder, decoder, multiplexer and demultiplexers and parity encoders. So these are the examples of a combination logic circuits. And the combination logic circuit does not need any memory element for storing the past output values. So this combination logic circuits only the output is depends upon the present state input only. Okay. And some of the characteristics of combination logic circuits are the output of the combination logic circuit at any instant of time depends only on the level of present at the input terminal. So the output is only depends upon the present state of input, not a previous state of output. There is no feedback component is available in the combination logic circuit. And the combination logic circuit does not use any memory element. The previous state of the input does not have any effect of the present state of the circuit. And the combination logic circuits have an n number of inputs and n number of outputs. So this is an overview or introduction of an combination logic circuit. So mainly the combination logic circuit so only depends upon the output is the availability of the input of the logic gates and depends upon the logic boolean logic. So the logic gate producing a output either 0 or 1, and the combination logic circuit does not need any memory element for storing the past input effects. So this is a main concentration of a combinational logic circuit. This is the block diagram of a combinational logic circuit. Have n number of input variables come from an external source, whereas the n number of output variables go to an external destinations. In many applications, the source or destinations are a storage register. A combinational logic circuit performs a specific information processing operation fully specified logically by a set of Boolean functions. And sometimes the combinational logic circuit is also referred to a time independent logic because the combination logic circuit is implemented by a Boolean function where the output is a pure function of the present inputs only. And the application of the combination logic circuit in a computer logic is used in the computer circuits to perform a Boolean algebra on input signals and on stored data. But practically, the computer circuits normally contain a mixture of a combination logic circuit as well as a sequential logic circuit. Half adder. Half adder is one of the combination logic circuit with two inputs and two outputs. So the two input variables are called argument and added bits. It's named as A and B. So the half adder adds to single bit binary digits A and B, and it has two outputs, sum and carry. The carry signal represents an overflow into the next digit of a multi-bit addition, and the value of sum is 2c plus s. 2c plus s means there is a two digits carry with a sum. And also the half adder, and the half adder, it's having the outputs, the carry and sum. It may be a 0 or 1 depend upon the logic combination, and the two half adders can be combined to make a one full adder circuit. So half adder circuit is designed to add two single bit addition of binary digits A and B, either it may be a 0 and or 1 combinations only. In this slide shows the block diagram of half adder circuit and the truth table of half adder circuit and the logic circuit of an half adder circuit. So the block diagram of half adder circuit having two inputs A and B and the two outputs, so sum and carry. So the input variables and output variables are expressed with an logic of an half adder, and the input of the half adder circuits, input of half adder circuits having two binary bits. So the possible combination of the input given into the half adder is a 4 because it's a binary operator. So Boolean algebra is a basis at 2. So base is 2 and the number of inputs n is nothing but 2. So 2 power 2 equal to 4. So 4 possible combination of input is given into the half adder circuit. So the 4 possible combination of input is given into the half adder circuit is 0 0, 0 1 and 1 0 and 1 1. So the corresponding the input combination, so the output of half adder circuit produced either 0 or 1 of sum and carry. In the truth table shows the A and B and of input variables and S and C. See, S is nothing but sum and C is the carry of output variables. In the half adder circuit, the output sum is expressed with exclusive OR gate, sum equal to A exclusive B, and the carry is A dot B, so AND gate. So A dot B, so the dot is represented as a AND operation of a input logic, input variables. So sum is equal to A exclusive B and carry is A dot B. So now we apply the inputs A equal to 0 and B equal to 0. So the sum is S equal to A exclusive B. So A is 0 and B is 0. So A 0 exclusive with 0. So exclusive OR gate that producing different numbers, different numbers of input is given into the exclusive OR gate, producing the output. So 0 1 combination and 1 0 combinations, only the exclusive OR gate producing the output. So same possible combination of input is given into the exclusive OR gate. So this exclusive OR gate producing a 0. So otherwise the exclusive OR gate producing a given number of input combination, it does not producing output, but the odd number of combination of input is given into the exclusive OR gate and producing output as a 1. And also the carry is represented, represents with the represented with the AND logic. So AND logic is, if the both inputs are 1, so the output is 1, otherwise the output is 0. So let us see the half adder truth table, A equal to 0 and B equal to 0. So sum equal to 0 exclusive 0, so 0, and the carry equal to A dot B. So A equal to 0 and B equal to 0, so 0 dot 0 is equal to 0. So the input combination of A and B is 0 0. So your output of the half adder circuit producing 0 and 0 combinations. Another combination of input 0 and 1 is given to the half adder circuit. So here 0 1 combination. So the sum is 0 exclusive 1. So this is a odd number of 1 is present in the half adder circuit input side. So producing output of 1, and the same 0 1, the input is given into the circuit of half adder and the carry circuit. So the AND logic. So 0 dot 1 is equal to 0. So the carry is does not producing at the combination of 0 1 is given into the half adder circuit. So 0 1 combination, the half adder circuit producing a sum equal to 1 and carry is 0. So another combination 1 0 combination is given into the half adder circuit. So A equal to 1 and B equal to 0. So this is also a odd number combination of input is given into the half adder circuit of sum logic. So the exclusive OR gate producing a 1 as a output. At the same time the carry logic circuit, that is AND logic circuit, producing output is 0 because one of the input is low. So the output is 0. So the 1 0 combination of half adder logic circuit producing an output of 1 0. Okay. Another one combination is a 1 1 combination. So A is given as a 1 as an input and B equal to 1 as an input into the half adder circuit. So the sum logic, so both inputs are even number. So even number of combination of input is given into the half adder circuit. The sum of the logic is producing a 0. At the same time the carry logic is producing 1 because 1 dot 1 is equal to 1. So both inputs are high, your output is high. So this is a operation of half adder circuits. So the half adder circuit producing carry at only in the 1 1 combination of input is given into the half adder circuit. At the same time the sum is producing output 1 at the combination of 0 1 of input, or 1 0 of the input is given in the input of a half adder, or otherwise called as the odd number combination of input is given into the half adder circuit, the sum is producing, and the even number, okay, even number of high. So even number of high value of input, high value is nothing but 1 is given in the half adder circuit. So the carry is producing a 1. So carry is generated only at 1 1 combination of input is given into the half adder circuit. Next, a full adder circuit. So full adder is a combination logic circuit. It is possible for a carryover addition of binary digits. Hence the full adder circuit is also called 3-bit binary adder circuit. So this circuit is mainly developed for the overcome of the overcome the drawback of half-adder circuit, and it can add two 1-bit numbers A and B and a carry C. The full adder is usually a component in a cascade of half adders, which can add 3-bit, 4-bit, and 8-bit, 16-bit, and 32-bit of binary number. So the full adder produces 2-bit output. The outputs are sum and carry. In this slide shows the full adder circuit, truth table, and a logic circuit. So the truth table consists of a input and outputs. The inputs are A, B, and Cin. That is carryover bit for the addition. And two outputs are sum and carry. So sum expression logical equation equal to A exclusive B exclusive C, and the carry logical equation or logical expression is a dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. This is a carry logical expression. According to the truth table, so all the inputs are 0. So A is 0, B is 0, and C is 0. So the outputs of the full adder circuit produces sum equal to 0 and carry equal to 0, because A plus B, that is 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. So the output of the A plus B sum 0 plus carry input 0, that is 0 plus 0 equal to 0. So your sum and carry is 0 when all the inputs are applied to the full adder circuit is 0. So next possible input is a 0 0 1 combination. So the sum is producing 1 and the carry is 0. Another combination 0 1 0 combination of input is given to the full adder circuit. So the sum is 1 and the carry is 0. So another possibility of combination of input is given as a 0 1 1. So here 0 1 1 combination, 0 plus 1 equal to 1 and 1 plus 1 is a 1 0. So 1 0 is a 0 is sum and the 1 is a carry. So in this possibility of combination of input, so the sum is 0 and the carry equal to 1. So next 1 0 0 combination, so sum is 1 and carry is 0. Next 1 0 1 combination of input is given to the full adder circuit, sum equal to 0 and carry equal to 1. Another possibility 1 1 0 input is given to the full adder, so sum is 0, carry is equal to 1, and all the inputs are high state. That is 1 is given to the full adder circuit. So at the time the full adder circuit producing a output sum and carry equal to 1 1. So in this truth table, so the sum logical equation and the carry logical equations is sum equal to A exclusive B exclusive C, and the carry equal to A dot B plus A dot C plus B dot C in. Okay, so the carry is implemented with the AND gate as well as OR gate. So AND and OR combination is implemented with the carry logic, and the sum is implemented with the a 3 input or 2 input. Exclusive OR gate is also possible. Okay, next topic is of subtractor. So of subtractor is a combination logic circuit with 2 inputs and 2 outputs. So the 2 outputs are difference and borrow. Okay, so off adder, off subtractor, and the off adder, both of them is a combination logic circuit, and the combination logic circuit of off adder and off subtractor is having a 2 inputs and also 2 outputs. So the off adder, the inputs are A and B, and here the off subtractor, the inputs are A and B, but the off adder circuit, the outputs are sum and carry. But here the off subtractor, the outputs are difference and borrow. So the half subtractor, which is possible for the subtraction of 2 binary bits at a time. Okay, so it produces the outputs of difference and borrow. So the difference between the two binary bits at the input and also producing the output borrow to indicate if has one has been borrowed. In the subtraction a minus b, so the a is called minuend of the binary digits and the b is called subrahand of the binary digits. Okay, in this slide shows the half subtractor truth table and the logical circuit or logical diagram. Okay, so half subtractor, the truth table, so this is a two binary bit subtraction. Okay, so 2 power 2, that is a 2 is a binary base and 2 is a number of inputs as given to the half subtractor is 2. So the two bits are binary digits, either 0 or 1. So 4 possible combination of input is given to the half subtractor input of the circuit, logic circuit. So the four possible combinations are binary. Combination of input is given to the half subtractors are 0 0, 0 1 and 1 0 and also 1 1 combination. So these are 4 possible combination of input is given into the half subtractor circuit. So first combination, so a equal to 0 and b equal to 0. So the output a minus b. So here a minus b is a subtraction of two binary digits. So here the difference a minus b is nothing but it's a difference and the borrow. So if it is borrow with subtraction or there is no borrow involved in the subtraction is indicated as a borrow bit. So the difference between a minus b 0 0, 0 minus 0 0, there is no borrow, so hence the borrow bits also 0. So the input combination of 0 0 is given into the half subtractor, it producing a 0 0 output. So the 1 0 is a difference and the another 1 0 that indicates as a borrow. There is no borrow from this subtraction. So next possible combination 0 1, a equal to 0, b equal to 1. So in this combination, so there is 0 minus 1, so a equal to 0, b equal to 1. So a equal to 0 minus b equal to 1, 0 minus 1, it's not possible for this a direct subtraction. So we need the borrow of 1 bit, from 1 bit borrow is needed for the subtraction. So borrow is equal to 1 and the difference is also a 1. So 0 minus 1 equal to 1 1. So the 1 1, so 1 is a difference and the borrow is a 1. So another one combination 1 0 combination. So 1 minus 0 is a 1, there is no borrow involved in the subtraction. So now the last combination 1 1, a equal to 1, b equal to 1. So 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1 is a 0, 1 minus 1 is a 0 and there is no borrow involved in the subtraction. So here in the output of the difference, that is clearly shows that 0 1 1 0 of a exclusive OR gate output and the borrow. Okay, and the borrow, that is a 0 1 0 0 combination. So the borrow 0 1 0 0 combination is producing an output of subtractor. So here the half adder and half subtractor, so the only difference is that in the logic circuit, so the here the a is a inverted or complemented into the input of AND gate. Okay, there is no there is a there is no need for any NOT gate in the half adder. So half adder circuit and half subtractor circuit, so the sum and the difference of half adder and half subtractor is same. So exclusive OR gate is involved to design the sum and difference of half subtractor, half adder and half subtractor, but only the difference is the NOT gate is involved in the half subtractor of the input a is complemented, once complemented to the input of an AND gate. There is no not complement form, is directly a is given into the AND gate of adder circuits. So half adder circuit, of adder, so the carry is implemented, carry equal to a dot b, but here the carry, okay, so carry instead of here the borrow, So borrow equal to A bar B. So A bar B is a borrow of logical expression of the half subtractor. So the only difference between the half adder and the half subtractor is a NOT gate is included in the half subtractor. There is no NOT gate involved in half adder circuit, but there is no change in the exclusive OR logic of half adder and the half subtractor circuit. Okay, next topic is a full subtractor. So the disadvantage of half subtractor is overcome by the full subtractor. So full subtractor is nothing but 3 binary bit subtraction circuit or subtractor circuit. So full subtractor is also a combination logic circuit. It is a binary subtraction circuit. In this binary subtraction circuit of full subtractor involved in 3 binary bit subtraction. So the full subtractor is a combination logical circuit with the 3 inputs A, B and C. So the full subtractor is having a 3 inputs and 2 outputs. The outputs are difference and also borrow. Okay, difference and borrow. So full adder circuit, it's also having a 3 inputs and 2 outputs. So the 3 inputs of full adder and full subtractors are same, A, B and C. So in full adder, so C is the carryover addition. So here the full subtractor, the C input is a carryover subtraction is possible in full subtractor circuit. So the full adder and full subtractor circuit, so the sum of full adder and also the difference of full subtractor circuit is same with implemented with the exclusive OR gate of 3 inputs or 2 input exclusive OR gate of 2 exclusive OR gate is needed to implement the sum and difference of full adder and full subtractor circuit. So in the full subtractor circuit, so A as an input is indicated as minuend and B is a subrogant and another one C in is nothing but it is a borrow over subtraction. So borrow produced by the previous stage. So here the full subtractor circuit, the outputs difference and borrow. So D is indicated as a difference and C bar or otherwise B is indicated as a borrow output. So full subtractor is nothing but it is a 3 binary bit subtraction of binary operation is involved with the full subtractor circuit. So the full subtractor is also overcome the disadvantage of half subtractor circuit. So 3 bit subtraction, okay, so 3 bit subtraction, borrow over subtraction is possible in full subtractor circuit. This slide shows full subtractor circuit under the truth table. So full subtractor circuit truth table and the logical diagram is shown in this slide. So it clearly shows that the full subtractor is a 3 bit binary subtraction. A, B, C are the inputs and the outputs are difference and borrow. So the difference is A minus B minus C. This is a difference of output. Another one C dash or B is nothing but borrow over subtraction. So when A equal to 0, B equal to 0 and C equal to 0 of 3 inputs are 0 is given to the full subtractor circuit. So the full subtractor produces the output of 0 and 0. So difference is 0 and the borrow is also 0. So here A minus B, 0 minus 0, 0. So the result 0 is subtracted with another input C, 0 minus result of A minus B, 0 minus with C, 0. So 0 minus 0 equal to 0. So the difference is 0 and also the borrow is also 0. another one combination 0 0 1 combination. So a minus b, 0 minus 0 0, and the result of a minus b 0 is subtracted with another one input c. So 0 minus 1 it's not possible, so borrow over subtraction is needed. So we need borrowed 1 bit. So your output of the 0 0 1 combination is 1 1 of a full subtractor produced. So another one 0 1 0 combination, so the difference is 1 and the borrow is also 1. 0 minus 1 it's not possible, so borrow over subtraction needed, so 1, borrow is needed 1, so 1 minus 0 1, so it's a 1 1. Another one 0 1 1 combination, it's also a 0 minus 1, it's a 1 1, so 1 1 minus 1 it's a 1, so 0 1. Another one combination 1 0 0 combination, so difference is 1 and the borrow is 0. 1 0 1 combination, here it's also a 1 minus 0 is 1 minus 0 is 1 and 1 minus 1 is a 0, so 1 minus 1 is a 0, so 0 0. Another one combination 1 1 0, so 1 minus 1 is a 0 and the output of 1 minus 1 0 minus 0 0 0, so 0 0 is the output. And the final one 1 1 1, so 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, 0 minus 1 is not possible, so carry over addition is needed, so 1 1. So here here this difference output is 0 0 0 is 0, 0 0 1 combination 1, 0 1 0 combination is 1, 0 1 1 combination is 0, 1 0 0 combination, so output is 1, 1 0 1 combination output is 0, 1 1 0 combination the output is difference output is 0. So 1 1 1 all the inputs are high at the time, so the full subtractor circuit producing a difference of the output is 1 and the borrow of the corresponding 0 0 is a 0, 0 0 1 is 1 and 0 1 0 is 1 and 0 1 1 is also 1 and 1 0 0 is also 0 and 1 0 1 combination is also 0, 1 1 combination 1 1 0 combination is also 0 and the 1 1 1 1 1 input is given, so the borrow is 1. So it's clearly shows that, so the difference is implemented with 2 0 1 0, another one is a 1 0 0 1. So here it's a exclusive OR gate, 3 input exclusive OR gate, and this is a AND gate and the OR gate combination. So AND gate and OR gate combination, so this is a logical expression. So here the involved is either A bar or B bar or C bar. Okay, so the carry over addition, so the carry over subtraction, C equal to A dot C bar plus A dot B bar plus B dot C. So here this is a borrow equation and the difference equation is a exclusive B exclusive C. So here the borrow equation is either A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A. Here the A is complemented, A bar B plus BC plus C bar A, or otherwise B is complemented, A B bar plus B bar C plus C A. It's also same, the logical equation of a full subtractor circuit. Next topic is a multiplexer. So multiplexer is a special type of a combination logic circuit. So the multiplexer having n number of inputs, so n number of data inputs and producing the m number of outputs. Okay, so there are n data inputs and outputs are m, selected inputs with 2m, that equal to n. So n number of inputs and 2 into m number of output. So here the m is nothing but it's a selected inputs. Okay, so most of the digital circuits which is used as a multiplexer. Okay, multiplexer is most commonly used in the digital circuit for routing a digital input. Okay, it is a digital circuit which selects one of the n data input into the route to the output. So the selection of one bit of n inputs is done by the selected inputs. So depends on the digital code is applied at the selected inputs. So one out of n data source is selected and transmitted to the signal to the output y. So in the multiplexer it can be also the enabled input. E is a enable or stored input. It's also possible for a cascading of a multiplexer. So multiplexer is generally activated at low terminal. That means it perform the required operation when it's a low. So E is nothing but it is a enable input, either may be a activated low terminal input or high terminal input. So this is a in this diagram it shows that the block diagram of a multiplexer. So multiplexer is nothing but it is a many number of input as into a single output, many into a single combination of input is produced as a multiplexer. So here the digital circuits is having n number of input is available. So in the n number of inputs, any one of the line is in line the data is transmitted to the output of the multiplexer circuit is called as a data distributor circuit or data selector, okay, or otherwise called as a data selector circuit. Okay, multiplexer and demultiplexer circuit is available. Multiplexer is a data selector and demultiplexer is a data distributor circuit. So multiplexer is all nothing but it's a data selector circuit. So depends upon the number of input select line. So any one of the input is passed into the output. So the multiplexer come in the multiple variations: 2:1 multiplexer, 4:1 multiplexer, 16:1 multiplexer, and 32:1 multiplexer is also available. So the 2:1 multiplexer, the select line is needed, one select line is needed. So one select line is need for 2:1 multiplexer, and 4:1 multiplexer needs two inputs select line is needed for a 4 input of 4:1 multiplexer, and the 60:1 multiplexer needs the 4, okay, for 4 combinations, okay, 4 combinations of a select line is needed for a 16:1 multiplexer. So the multiplexer 2 is nothing but input and 1 indicates that the output. So 2:1 line of data selector, 4:1 of data selector, 16:1 of data selector, and 32:1 is of 1 data selector is also available. So multiplexer is nothing but it's a data selector. It is one of the special type of combination logic circuit. So the circuit is mainly used for transmitting data, okay. So the transmitting digital code is transmitted to another the distribution side when the signal is selected, okay, any one of the signal is selected and routed into the output by using the multiplexer circuit is mainly used for data transmission purpose. In the multiplexer section we have learned the 2:1 multiplexer. So 2:1 multiplexer is an data selector. So 2 lines as an input and 1 is a single line output. So the 2 line inputs are D0 and D1. This is a digital information or the binary information of signal zeros and ones. And in this 2:1 multiplexer is controlled with 1 bit is a enable bit. So enable bit only activated, only the multiplexer is functioning, otherwise the multiplexer does not operate. And another one input signal is a select line. S is nothing but select line. So according to the select line address of the D0 and the D1, so only in the particular line information is passed into the output. So here 2 inputs lines is available in the 2:1 multiplexer, and so we need the one select line. So one select line is needed for the selection of the address of the 2 lines of information from the input side. So S is a select line. So S is 0. So D0 bit of the line, D0 line bit is selected. S is equal to 1. The D1 line of the data is sent corresponding to the output. So D0 is the address of D0, D1 address is 1. So according to the S, so S is nothing but switch or otherwise called as a select line. So select line is 0. So D0 line data is transferred to the output of Y. S equal to 1. So D1 line of data is transferred to the Y. So only the select line is enabled and data line is also enabled, but the enable bit or control bit is not enabled, so the multiplexer does not operate. So multiplexer only operate at E equal to 1. So enable line is 1, then we can select the appropriate value of 0 and 1. So the data D0 and D1 is transferred to the output. So this is a block diagram of the 2:1 multiplexer. So this is a truth table. So in this truth table, so enable bit E is enable bit is 0. So at the time the select line say that maybe 0 or 1. So the output is not available, and the enable bit is 1. So we can select the line. There is a D0 address 0. So output D0 line, the data is 0 or 1 is transferred to the your output, or otherwise called S equal to 1. So the D1 address is selected. So D1 line, the data either 0 or 1 is transferred to your Y. So this is a 2:1 multiplexer. So 2:1 multiplexer is already studied. It's a special type of combinational logic circuit, or otherwise called as a data selector. So the input line data is selected from according to the select line of the bit or select line or control line of the multiplexer. Okay. Another topic is a decoder. So decoder is also a combination logic circuit. It's also a special type of combination logic circuit. So in this circuit has an n number of inputs, and it's also producing a maximum of m number of output lines. So the m number of output lines are 2 into n. So 2 into n number of input lines are selected as a output of m lines. So decoder is an identical to a demultiplexer. So decoder is nothing but it's a similar to demultiplexer, and also encoder is identical to the function of a multiplexer. So here the demultiplexer without any data input, its a function is called as a decoder function. So decoding. So it performs the operation. So the decoder function is opposites to the encoding function, encoder circuit. So in this decoder and also the decoder and the multiplexer circuit. So multiplexer is a select line is available in the multiplexer, but decoder there is no control signal, that is select line. So it has a m number of inputs, the corresponding m number of outputs that generates the digits, binary digits. Okay, the example of decoders are code converters. So in this code converter, it may be a BCD to binary code, BCD to gray code converter, BCD to XS3 code converter. So it's all the types of the decoder circuits, and it's also BCD to 7 segment decoders is available. Nixon tube decoder and relay actuators is also a one of the type of decoder circuit. Next topic is a 2 to 4 line decoder. 2:1 decoder, or otherwise called as a 2 to 4 line decoder. So this is a block diagram of 2 to 4 block line decoder is shown in the figure. So in this figure it's having two inputs A and B, where the data, okay, D through the D of any 4 lines, okay, the data is available any 4 lines of the decoder output. So here the truth table operation of the 2 to 4 decoder is explains for that the output is only available on the specific combinations of an input. So here the output D0 to D3. So this is a 2 to 4 decoder line decoders to D0, D1, D2 and D3. So here, so D3 is a highest priority input and D0 is a lowest priority input. The corresponding, so the inputs, that is the A and B 0 0. So at the time only the data is available only on the D0 line, and D AB equal to 0 1. So at the time D1 line is selected, so 0 1 0 line, so D3 is selected, 1 1, so D4 line is selected. So accordingly, when the data is available only on the selected particular line only, all the lines having a 0 outputs. So this is a 2 to 4 decoder. So this is a 2 to 4 line decoder logic circuit. So in this logic circuits, it's having two inputs A and B, and the 4 output lines already know D0, D1, D2 and D3. So this circuit is implemented with the NOT gate and AND gate. Okay, so the NOT gate provides A and A bar, B and B bar. So first line is the address of 0 0, so it's nothing but A bar, B bar. The second line is available only the A 0 1, that is A bar B. Another line is a 1 0, that is A B bar. Another fourth line D3 line is enabled only a 1 1, that is a B. So according to our data, so data line is given to the decoder circuits, only the AB, the corresponding address line, at only one in a AND gate is enabled. So at the time only the particular specified the AND gate is producing a output, all other AND gate is producing a 0. Encoder is a combinational circuit. So all the circuits are we have studied the previous all combination logic circuits only. So encoder is also a combination logic circuit. It's also a special type of a logic circuit which is designed to perform the inverse operation of an decoder. So inverse operation is performed of the decoder function. So encoder has an n number of input lines and m number of output line is available. So this also having a number of inputs and also a number of output lines. An encoder is producing a m bit binary code corresponding to the digital input number. According to the input number, so the encoder producing a output line, m bit output binary line. So the encoder accepts an n input data digital word and converted into the m number bit of another digital word. So here the encoder is also called as a one form of digital information. The word is converted into the another form of or another word of a digital information circuit is called as a encoder circuit. Another one is a priority encoder. So priority based encoder. So priority is nothing but it is a input line or it's a enable line. So this is also a special type of encoder. Priority encoder is a priority is given to the input lines. So based on the priority, the data is flows to the output. If two or more input lines are 1, okay, if more than one line is selected, so if two or more input line as a 1, at the same time the output line will with the highest priority will be considered. So all the lines, one or more line is having the input of same 1, at the same time the output of output is only available in the highest priority of the inputs. There are 4 input line D0, D1, D2 and D3 and 2 output line 1 0 and 1. Out of 4 input, D3 has the highest priority and D0 has the lowest priority. That means D3 is equal to 1. Then the Y1, so Y1, Y0 and Y1 equal to 1 1 respectively of the other inputs. Similarly D3 equal to 0, D2 equal to 1, then Y1 Y0 equal to 1 0 irrespective of the other inputs. So this is a priority encoder truth table under the logic circuit. So the truth table is having a highest and lowest priority of the inputs. So here having a D3 is the highest priority and D0 is the lowest priority. So the inputs D2 D1 is the inputs lines. So D0 all the inputs are 0. So according to your output, it may be a 0 or 1 or 1 0. So it may be a Y0 and Y1 equal to Y1 Y0 and Y1, it may be 0 or 1. So the lowest priority equal to 1. So the corresponding address, that is 1 equal to 0 0 is available, and the D2 is 1. So the corresponding address line, so 0 1 is available, and 0 1 xxx either 0 or 1. So at the time 1 0 is available. So if the highest priority is 1, so other input lines D3 D2 D0 is 0 or 1, so don't care. So at that condition, so y both outputs are 1 1 is available. So the highest priority in input is available, then the lowest priority either it may be 0 or 1, so only considered as a highest priority. So second highest priority is a D3, so D3 is equal to 1, so the remaining priority, the D2 D0 is either 0 or 1, so only considered as a D2. So our next highest priority is a D1, so this is the highest priority of D0, so 1 is available, either it may be D0 1 or 0, so the corresponding D2 output is available, and D0 is the lowest priority, so lowest priority highest priority. So the highest priority means 0, only the order of the highest priority data is flows into the output. So this is a logic circuit of the your priority encoder. So this is implemented with the NOT gate, AND gate, and it's also OR gate. So the OR expression of y1 is equal to the y, so y1 equal to, that is a d1 and d2, y not equal to d1 plus d2 bar plus d2, so the corresponding lines. Okay, so y not equal to, that is a d3 bar and d2, and it may be d0 or d1, and the corresponding is y not, this is a d3 and plus d2 bar and d1 bar. This is a logic expression for your priority encoder. This is a previous gate questions asked asked in the previous gate. Which of the following logic expression represented the logic diagram shows? This is a combination logic circuit, A and B. So the NOT gate producing A bar, and B is producing the NOT gate of B bar, and the A bar B bar, that is A bar and B bar, the inputs to AND gate. So the AND gate producing A bar dot B bar, it's a one input of the OR gate, and the corresponding A B. So this is a and B is given to the another AND gate. So A and B, here having a dot B. So the output of XOR gate is producing A dot B plus A bar B bar. So the corresponding output line is the fourth one. So X equal to A bar B bar plus A B is the correct answer. Second one question, the device show here is the most likely a dash. So here having a data S0 S1 enable, and the output is buffered y0 0, y0 bar, y1 bar, y2 bar, y3 bar. So it may be comparator, multiplexer, or inverter, and demultiplexer. So the exact answer is a demultiplexer. So the explanation of the answer is, so the explanation of the above question is the given diagram is a demultiplexer because it takes the single input and gives many outputs. A demultiplexer is a combination circuit that takes a single output and latches to the multiple output depending upon the select line. So the answer is a demultiplexer, the above question. Okay, next question. What type of logic circuit is represented by the figure shown below? So this may be XOR gate, XNOR gate, AND gate, and X AND gate. This is A and B. So given to NOT gate A bar B bar, and it's also given to the AND gate A dot B. So the output is equal to X equal to A bar B plus A B bar. So the A bar B plus A B bar. So A bar B plus A B, that is nothing but it is an exact answer is XNOR gate. So the previous question answer. So after solving the circuit, we get A bar B plus A B bar as output, which is a XNOR logical expression. Thus, it will be produced 1 when the inputs are even number of ones or all zeros, and producing 0 when the input is odd numbers of ones. So the XNOR gate is producing the same number of input, the output is produced, and different form of the input is given to the XNOR gate, so the output is 0. So this is a logical expression. There is a bar B plus A B B is a XNOR gate logical expression. The correct answer is a XNOR gate. Next question, what is the maximum number of 2 input NAND gates used to perform the function of 2 inputs OR gate? Okay, what is the maximum number of 2 input NAND gate used to perform the function of 2 input OR gate? So 1 2 3 4. So here the 3 number of 2 input AND gate is required to perform the function of the two input of OR gate by the help of De Morgan's law. Okay, with the help of the De Morgan's law we can simplify it. So three number of two input NAND gate is required to perform the two input OR gate. So here by using a De Morgan's law, so De Morgan's law is nothing but A dot B the whole bar equal to A bar plus B bar. So another one De Morgan's law, that is equal to A plus B the whole bar equal to A bar dot B bar. So another one is A dot B whole bar equal to A bar plus B bar. So two De Morgan's law is available. So according to the De Morgan's law we can simplify that to two number of NAND gate that is used to perform the function of two input OR gate is a two input NAND gate is required to perform the function of two input OR gate. So next question is which circuit is used in between the two systems having different codes: sequential code, combination code, both A and B, and conversion. So two systems having a different codes. So different code means we cannot used a sequential code or combination code separately, but both codes are used. So at the time we can need a sequential code to combination code or combination code into sequential code. So here both codes are not possible, but the conversion is also required. Sequential combination and combination to sequential. So the conversion is required for two different systems having a two different codes. So the explanation of the above question is both sequential circuit and combination circuits are not used for the two different codes. If we need to convert one code to another code, we need the conversion technique. So that we need a conversion or converter. Okay, a multiplexer is a combinational logic circuit used to perform the operation. So multiplexer operation is a AND operation, AND OR operation, NOR OR operation, or XOR NAND operation. Which operation is performed by the multiplexer circuit? So multiplexer is a combination circuit. Okay, it's also a special type of combination circuit which acts as a data selector. So it converts multiple input into single output. So it performs OR function of different AND function. So it's a it performs the OR function of different AND function. So this is a AND OR function. Okay, is a correct answer. AND OR function is performed by the multiplexer circuit. Next question is a number of two input multiplexer need to construct a 2 power 10 input multiplexer. So 2 input multiplexer need to construct a 2 to 10 multiplexer. How many two number of multiplexers is required? 32, 9, 129, 1023. So the correct correct answer is an, so the number of two input multiplexer required for n equal to 2 power 10 minus 1. Okay, 2 power 10 minus 1, that is nothing but 1023 of two input multiplexer is required for to construct the 2 power 10 input multiplexer. If 4 input multiplexers drives a 4 input multiplexer, it results okay, the 4 input muxes drive a 4 input multiplexer, it results a 16 input mux, 8 input mux, 6 input mux, and 4 input mux. So it's nothing but 16 input mux, 4 into 4. So 4 input and 4 drives a 4 input multiplexer. So it's a 16 input multiplexer. Option A is the correct answer. So another question is a off adder is a dash circuit. So already know off adder is a combination circuit. Okay, so combination circuit, sequential circuit, both A and B, and none. So combination off adder is a combination circuit. Why combination circuit? So combination circuits does not have any memory, but sequential circuit it requires the memory. So off adder circuit is a combination logic circuit. Okay, because it does not have a memory nor need a clock. So answer is a combination logic circuit. So this is a final question. A decoder converts n input to dash outputs. Okay, a decoder circuit or decoder logic converts n input lines into dash output lines. So n into 2, 2n, n into n square. So the correct answer is 2 into n. So n inputs and 2 into n, that is equal to m output lines. So decoder is a circuit with n input lines and 2 into n output lines. There is nothing but m output lines. 2 into n output line is available in the decoder. So decoder is also a special type of a combination logic circuit. Okay, so that's all about the combinational logic circuit. So in this class we studied the off order, so combination logic circuit and the sequential logic circuit, there's difference, and also the combination logic circuit is used in where, and also we studied the off adder circuit, full adder circuit, off subtractor circuit, full subtractor circuit, and multiplexers and encoder, demultiplexers and decoder circuits. So these are studied in this class, and it's also we practice the previous gate questions and answers. Thank you students, thank you once again, thank you all, thank you.